Are in trouble. The NFL has unfollowed Jay-Z, Apple Music and Rihanna have also unfollowed Jay-Z. Beyonce and Jay-Z are the most unfollowed IG account in the last 24 hours. Jay-Z being mentioned in those Epstein files was not good. And ever since that happened, these pictures have been circulating again. Jay-Z at 26 with an Aaliyah at 15, and Jay-Z at 27 with a Beyonce at 16.
The Epstein files finally hit the internet like a bombshell. And suddenly one of the most powerful names in music was being whispered across timelines. Not confirmed, not proven, but mentioned. And in the world of celebrity gossip, sometimes a single mention is enough to set the whole industry on fire. Because within hours, rumors started spreading fast. Online insiders claimed there were alleged tapes connected to Epstein Island recordings that, according to chatter, were once sold in secret circles for jaw-dropping amounts of money. And what really sent people spiraling wasn't just the existence of those supposed tapes. It was the wild speculation about who may have bought them. Powerful figures, deep pockets, people who, according to anonymous sources, supposedly knew exactly what they were getting into. Then came the massive document drop. The Department of Justice released an enormous Epstein archive. Millions of pages, thousands of videos, mountains of images, everything collected over years of investigations. Verified, unverified, incomplete, all thrown into one overwhelming digital storm. And as internet detectives dug through the chaos, one particular report started making rounds online. An FBI intake summary described an anonymous accuser recounting disturbing memories from alleged encounters years earlier. The account, blurred by claims of drugs and fragmented recollection, mentioned waking up in a room with several powerful figures present. Names were reportedly listed in the paperwork, and once social media users believed they recognized certain high-profile celebrities within those documents, the internet went absolutely feral. Because the second a music icon's name appeared in online discussions next to other controversial figures, the tone shifted overnight. Headlines turned cautious, fans turned suspicious, and conspiracy channels went into overdrive, connecting dots that may or may not have even existed. And that's where the rumors took an even darker turn. Some online commentators began claiming the most explosive material allegedly never left Epstein's private circle, that certain recordings were supposedly used as leverage in elite spaces. Again, no proof, just whispers bouncing between forums, podcasts, and late-night live streams. But in the age of viral gossip, whispers travel faster than facts. Soon, another unexpected name got dragged into the chaos. The NFL fans began questioning partnerships, business deals, and upcoming events. One viral comment summed up the mood perfectly. So, are they still working with him next week, or what? Because people have seen how quickly institutions react when they want to, and how strangely quiet things can get when powerful names are involved. And then, like clockwork, old interviews resurfaced. Clips of Kanye speaking years ago started circulating again. Moments where he warned that certain industry truths could send major figures to jail if they ever came out. At the time, many dismissed it as another rant, another headline moment. But now, some fans online are rewatching those clips with completely different eyes, wondering whether it was chaos or a prediction no one wanted to hear. I'm 50 Cent whacking Jay-Z 21. He recently posted a verse from Jay-Z rapping about dating young girls. The song is called Young Girl, I Really Like You, and is featured on Pharrell's debut solo album. In the caption of the post, 50 Cent, I know you're going to say I'm a hater, but what do you have to say about what he's saying? Fool, LOL, get your ass down the street. Flowed this with a photo of Jay-Z's face photoshopped on alien versus character. Let's just get into a couple of the lyrics. He says, Hope got a young girl, still not quite 21. Produce themselves. Oh, you're 19. No, you're lightning in a bottle. I'll give you a ring tomorrow. And this song came out in 2006 on Pharrell's debut album, In My Mind. The time he's talking about dating a 19-year-old girl, and he's 36, turned 37 December 4th. I found most interesting is he says the scenes that follow screams of horror classic Stephen King novel. And according to a surface-level search on Google, a lot of his novels centered around child trauma, addiction, the supernatural, and the battle between good and evil. Key themes and subjects in his work include coming of age, loss of innocence. Back to the lyrics, because he referenced the Stephen King novels. He says, "Mama don't think you should take someone so advanced in romance you should just wait. Papa don't preach, Hove don't fight, Hove been through it, I might hold your life, Janet take control of your life, Mama just waiting through it." Got to read in between the lines to figure out what he is talking about. He's talking about taking somebody, showing them his influence, and pretty much, honey, y'all can fill in the blank. You know, on people who are going to be screaming that he is talking about a person that is legal. She fact that he was talking about dating somebody 17. Now, fast forward to the present. The Epstein files explode online. Jay-Z's name starts circulating in the chatter, and almost on cue, Kanye resurfaces. According to Kanye, the industry doesn't just manage careers, it manages people. He claimed they can control Shaq, control Barkley, control LeBron, control Jay-Z, even Beyonce. Names so powerful, they're supposed to be untouchable. And yet in his mind, they're still playing within a system that rewards obedience and punishes resistance. But then he draws a hard line and says there's one person they can't control, him. And that's when the internet really leaned in, because whether you believe Kanye or not, the timing alone had people spiraling. Fans started asking if this was another episode, or another warning, another coincidence, or another breadcrumb. And once again, people were left wondering whether Kanye was losing control or exposing who actually has it. Can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq, they could control Charles Barkley, they could control LeBron James, they can control Jay-Z and Beyonce. But they can't control me. And then things get even weirder, because now people aren't just replaying Kanye's interviews, they're digging back into his old visuals, frame by frame. One video that keeps popping up in conspiracy threads is the new workout plan from way back in 2004. At the time, it looked like pure satire, flashy cameos, over-the-top party scenes, celebrities thrown together in exaggerated Hollywood chaos. But now, years later, internet detectives claim they're seeing it differently. There's one moment fans keep zooming in on, a wild party setup where major public figures appear together in the same exaggerated universe. Back then, nobody thought twice about it. It was comedy, parody, just Kanye being Kanye. But fast forward to today. After countless rumors, controversies, and online speculation tying various celebrities to Epstein-related discussions or resurfaced accusations, suddenly that old scene feels heavier to some viewers. Music. And here's where the story gets even louder. Because Kanye wasn't the only voice people are digging up from the archives. For years, singer Jaguar Wright has been making explosive claims in interviews and live streams accusing powerful industry figures, including Jay-Z, of being part of a much darker network tied, in her words, to names like Diddy, Weinstein, and Epstein. At the time, most mainstream outlets dismissed her statements as unverified accusations and internet noise. But now, with new documents, rumors, and resurfaced controversies floating around online, some corners of social media are revisiting those old clips and asking whether she was designed to be what he is. Today, we are producing more than 3 million pages, including more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images. Now, here's the detail that really had gossip pages buzzing. Because according to online chatter, people noticed something different about the reaction. Instead of immediate, crystal-clear public denials flooding timelines, what fans mostly saw at first were jokes and side comments. And the loudest one, 50 Cent jumping straight into clown mode. The second Epstein headline started trending. He cracked jokes, teased the idea of a wild Netflix documentary, and did what 50 always does, turn controversy into viral entertainment. Of course, the internet ran with it. Some fans started saying, *50 doesn't joke unless there's tea behind the scenes, *. Others argued he jokes about literally everything, serious or not, because trolling is basically his brand of 50 Cent posting. Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, appearing in the DOJ's latest Epstein file. Keep in mind also Pusha T, and 50 says, "I know I'm late on this, but it's kind of crazy. What do you do to get thrown in that mix? You guys won't see it, but Pusha T liked the post. People leave a comment. They said Pusha T liked this post. Yeah, Pusha T actually liked this post. If I can search it, but yeah, he does. He liked the post. I see Pusha T liking this. I don't know. And then the spotlight shifts, because this is the moment where online speculation starts creeping toward Beyoncé, and suddenly people get uncomfortable. Gossip pages began circulating a short clip from the 2023 Grammys. In the video, Jay-Z appears to offer Beyoncé his drink, and she quickly pulls back, shaking.